Oh shit, child. I ain't did nothing. Typhoid. Talking about some ooh. Put some water on them lentils, girl. Come on. We're just getting started. Hello? Why can I not? Let me find out my tablet activated. Hello, Quants. Yeah, I think my tablet activated. Oh God, why? Why? Okay. There we go. Just kidding. Hi, inbox. Hello. Y'all gonna have to bear with my chaos today. We're gonna have a good time. I'm sitting in this chair like I drink whiskey straight. Yes! Hi, sweets. Hi, More. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Oh, now I just sat on my ponytail. Bitch. Period. Love a bit of chaos. I know you do. I just know. I don't know what y'all got going on with spicy, but when the girls are spicy, y'all be liking it. I'll be an advocate. Sometimes you gotta. How do y'all let me get this up here? I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I can't move fast enough. I say, there we are. What I want to know is how my back hurt while I'm sitting down. He said, you got your package? Yes! I cannot wait. Okay, so I would recommend letting it slow steep. Cover it up, okay? And then add a little honey. Have your way with it. Oh, you know what? Thank you for reminding me because I was supposed to be putting some more water in my tea kettle. Woo! Come on, man. Come on. We got this. I'm for sure going to stretch at some point. And the thing keeps moving again. Let me see. Because it did not like to be this way. That's too hot. I need a little bit of something now. Stop wiggling. Okay. We're going to see how long I can make it without no charge on there. Might have to flip y'all, dip y'all. Okay, so the lentils are going. Let me just do a whole pot of water. I didn't put the top one back over there. So I'm gonna just do the one from here. This might actually be enough to just go over my tea. Yeah, was quirky. Y'all not gonna say nothing, or is it still moving? Until I get a crew. You said your spiciness seems to have the opposite effect. And you know what? To each their own. So I have jasmine, rose. I'm gonna do a little bit of ashwagandha, red raspberry leaf, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna chew the fennel. I think I'm just gonna do the fennel because I don't have no problem with just chewing the fennel. A lot of people don't want to just chew the fennel. I just chew the fennel. Oh, or I could do sarsaparilla. Oh, no, I just did red raspberry. That'd be fine. Or it doesn't matter. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the ashwagandha because I'm looking at the saffron too, and I'm just getting excited, y'all. Y'all can't pay me no mind, okay? Because I know that would add a different layer in the flavor, but I don't want saffron this late in the evening because I will be thinking, and I have thought enough today. bit. That's cute. Made a page. I fancy meeting you here. Hello, 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 yo. Welcome back. I was on TikTok a second ago for those. You know what? I received that. Because it felt like a cruel joke, but then I said, you know what? No, the universe is just giving me thumbs up. Little thumbs up. It's fine. Everything's fine. Man, I feel like this is going to take about 75 years. Woo! I'm finna put that together. By the time I get that together, this would have been full. Just be patient. What's the rush? Where are we going? Where are we going? What's the rush? There's not one. This episode is brought to you by talking yourself through it. Okay? Okay. Just like I know. Hello. Hello, sweets. Welcome. First time chat. You said me as hell. We have the same kind of ghetto. I hate feeling it. And I have my 5-gallon thing with the pump. But I mean, is that really that much? You know what I'm saying? That's something by the time I put it all back together, let me just fill this up. And I had gallons. I bought gallons for a second. Would you believe that I ran through at least 11 gallons of water within the matter of maybe like a week? It cannot be made that easy for me. If you can see how I'm gripping my fingers right now, I cannot be doing stuff like that. Like, because then I start doing stuff. And then I'll be doing too much. And when it's too easy, I'll be doing too much. You said you're not talking to yourself, technically you're talking to us. Yes. You guys are getting to witness pieces of my brain today because, I mean, I do it every time. But right now, it might just be a little bit more unfiltered. So sometimes I'll be talking to myself. You know what? I was dancing in the store. And as soon as I stopped the clip, I went to go grab my phone. And this man comes around the corner. He said, "Are you talking to yourself?" I said, "If you think that's crazy, you would have hated to see me a second ago. I'm thinking this." But I was like, no, but sometimes you gotta just talk to yourself. Don't nobody know me like I know me. I gotta get to the bottom of this sometimes. I love outside input though. And y'all never told me on TikTok whether or not we was doing bell peppers. Are we doing bell peppers in here or not? Do we want zucchini in here for a little extra veggie? I was gonna put spinach in there. And this lasagna. If y'all don't know, if you just got here. I'm not yelling at you, okay? Hey honey. Because that's how quick somebody will switch it. But I'm doing a really easy lasagna, a easy plant-based lasagna, because I typically will make everything from scratch. The only thing that I have in me to make from scratch right here, right now, is this cashew and tofu ricotta. That's all I got. Which I feel like is a lot. I feel like I've given so much. I feel like that's good, right? You said I'm biased. I don't like zucchini. Oh, not even roasted. Not even roasted. Hello, brother Latino Heat. Bell pepper, period. We love a good body. I love to body double. That is my favorite game to play because sometimes my mind gets to moving faster than my body. And this beautiful ADHD brain will forget to actually move and tire myself out just from thinking too much. So when I body double, my brain works like this at all times. Faster, I can only snap that fast though, okay? I can only, imagine like 153 snaps in between each snap. So when I body double, it forces me to slow down a little bit. Especially when I just put my headphones on and I got my girlfriend in my pocket. That's my favorite song. That's my favorite song. I love the Body Double. Not even roasted. You said zucchini be hidden in the stir fry. Hello? Texture. And bean sprouts? Yuck. You know, I don't have no beef with bean sprouts. I really don't. And I know a lot of people don't like zucchini, but most people who don't like zucchini, I feed them my zucchini and then they like it. And I don't know why I'm clapping so much. I think it's to help my brain work. Because if I don't do too many things, my brain is like, what do I do? I'm like, well, something, just one thing. Just one thing is fine. Just one thing. Oh my God. Hey, Kristen. Okay, bell pepper it is. Thank you for answering, because I've been asking all day and night. And I don't know why don't nobody want to contribute to my meal right now. Okay. Oh. Kristen, should I dice up the zucchini and put it in here, or should I just do, what is that called? Spinach. And the little pepper. Because I'm trying to minimize my dicing, and then I remembered I don't have no pre-cut onion. So I'm gonna have to cut some onion. Cut and blend and chop. I love to cut and blend and chop. I love to cut and blend and chop. I love this shit. Oh, I love to cook. Ah! W cooking. Thank you. I am here from Insta. Welcome, baby. Welcome home. This is the Holistic Vegan Kitchen. It's a little bit more chaotic tonight because I'm a human being, believe it or not. People don't even want to believe I'm a human. I'm a human being. I had a week. Hello, hello. Just do spinach? Okay. Say less. Did I have... I keep going down here for onion because I felt like I had an onion, and I don't know if I'm looking past the onion or if it was somewhere. Oh, she might have used it last night. Oh, yes. I think there might be some more. Hold on. Or should I just say fuck the onion? Everything don't need fresh onion. Or does it? I don't know. Okay. Did we use onions? No. Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. He said, oh, I've had a chaotic day, but thankfully a regulated nervous system for balance. Oh, praise. I love that. He said, man, watch out. Just let me dice these veggies for you. Okay, Linus, I don't want to hear this shit. You always talk about my chopping, and I don't want to hear it. If it make you nervous, cut it off. Okay? Cut it off. I don't need you to bring it up every time. You said, saying the same thing about work. I'm going to love, you love going to work. Like, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to do the things that we love, the things that we need, the things that we want, and to have the things that we have. It is such a blessing. It is such a blessing. Like, when I tell you I love cooking, I could literally do this all day, every day, in my sleep. In my sleep. I love this shit. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Well, I might gotta sit down. He said, I love working on a Friday evening. Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, because what's the alternative, man? You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. We love this. You see that broccoli? I forgot I was gonna make that broccoli. But man, I'm so grateful that I got broccoli. I'm overwhelmed with joy that I get to cut this broccoli up and feed myself and the people that I love. Man. Should I try this back support for this? Let me see. Y'all, if y'all didn't see this a second ago, I got this, what is this called? This back brace. And I don't know. I think I like the other one. But I look like I'm finna move. Like I'm finna get the shit out your fridge and handle your couch. You know what I'm saying? He said, let me focus on my movie since the knife thing came out. Stop bringing it out. He said, me and Matilda finna vibe. I know that's right. You got 2 Miss Trenchables, period. Whatever helps that spinal. So I'm finna see. Let's see. On my ass, boy. On my ass. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house. You playing with me, dog. I told y'all I'm on 1,000 a day. And I don't know if y'all don't believe me. Or y'all just like this shit. Y'all chaotic. And I'm in this bitch. Like, let me just make my little tea. I feel like Andre 3000 with a gun. Like, oh, you said, by the way, I'm mad I didn't get a cookie for real. You know what? He about pissed me off with it. He about pissed me off. Hold on, let me focus so I don't get hot water up on me. Because why that boy eat all them cookies like that? And I feel like since I said cookie, he heard me. I could hear him hearing me. Why you eat all them damn cookies? They be loving the chaos. You said I'd be drinking this mushroom coffee. That shit good? Oh, yes. So this one, this is Black woman owned, Black family owned. And I'm not a coffee drinker, but I had an era that I was just like, I need something. And this is what I got. Mixed with a vegan creamer, delicious. They got, I think they got, they got shiitake, king trumpet, cordyceps, chaga, lion's mane. And then they have the coffee and cinnamon. I don't know nothing about coffee. I don't really, I've had this for a while now. Not because I don't enjoy the product, especially when you mix it with a good vegan creamer or some milk or like an eggnog. But I'm not a coffee drinker for real. I was just trying to support, show love. But for my coffee drinkers, if you want to mix that, you can mix that. Or a bio coffee. Ooh, I think I got them in my, I have this in my showcase on TikTok. So if you go to simone.go.live, I have it in my, a bunch of really cool stuff actually in my showcase. I'm so grateful to have this bell pepper shop. He said the protein shakes. Oh my God, her protein shakes are so good. You like the stick water? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Y'all, she's been initiated. She's had her first sip of stick water. Everybody give it up. Dubs in the motherfucking chat. Period. You still gotta support Black owned businesses. Always. Because if we don't do it, who will? Right. Right. You said, I don't drink coffee either. I just be needing that digestion. Okay, friend, hear me out. I know the boys don't be liking okra water, and the girls only promote it for the cootie cat. But it helps with so many other things. I know the boys don't be liking the texture, and maybe it makes me gay to like okra water as much as I do. I don't know. But it'll help with that digestion. Speaking of digestion, I have fennel. And I told y'all I was gonna take the fennel. And when I take my fennel, I literally just put some in my hand. This is a coarser piece, hold on, because this one's cheap. I take the fennels in my hand. I chew on them. And I find something to wash it down. When you chew on them, it breaks up the oils. Kind of like cloves. But fennel tea, I know a lot of people don't like the taste of fennel, which blows me. Because it tastes like everything I need in my life. It tastes like good skin. It tastes like regulation, great digestion, energy that comes from not having all the inflammation. That's what it tastes like to me, personally. As I'll be taking it to the head like that. Need to feel something. You throwing out all the yogis? Not so fast now. Let me come up with some more. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing that has been very humbling because I make my own stick waters every single day. Every day I make a tea. I have not had a day where I haven't had a tea, and I can't tell you. But making them in bulk, I almost started speaking in tongues. Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. You said fennel is a sausage flavored cheat code, and I'm going to be adding it in here. I'm going to be adding it in here. Fennel, thyme, rosemary, and I sprinkle oregano in for the benefits. Not to say that she's not that girl, but oregano carries more so on the health benefit sides when she's up against these real heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's there, but she's just, you know what I'm saying, chilling back in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all ain't got, I got that. You love when I hydrate. You know what the fuck going on. You said the woman who owns the supplement company, Kiara Lachey, also has a dope clothing brand, and she's amazing. She is amazing. Like, I admire what she got going on. You know what? I don't have on gloves. That could be contributing. Maybe. I'm not sure about this back brace, y'all. I just feel like I look silly for no reason. Now, if it was working, well, I mean, what is this for? What is this for? Heavy lifting? I need it to be like, you know what? I might go grab my other one, low key. Okay, after I get something in the pot. After I get something in the pot, I'm gonna switch into something more comfortable for you. I got 2 back braces this week. And you know what? I'm gonna pray for that man who came on TikTok talking about me. He said, you see some stupid shit every day. I said, my fault for being disabled, bro. My back just hurt, my fault. My fault. Why I gotta be stupid shit? Because I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm over here stretching and drinking okra water. He's like, boy, I tell you what. And this is why we take care of ourselves, y'all, because we don't want to end up like that. Can you imagine? Idiocracy. He said, that do look like some movies where I'm trying to tell you. Like, I literally look like I'm finna. Good form, because I can't throw it out no more. You know the form is impeccable. Oh, you know, that's been on there the whole time. Y'all, give me a second. I can do this. I love this. My hands about locked up, but it's okay because I'm gonna have this bell pepper with these antioxidants in it. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I got this tea up here. This is gonna help me regulate. You know, I also got a fidget spinner this week that I started really kind of that fidget spinner low key carried. I probably did more damage. The way I was twiddling that thing, but I could see why everybody loved those things so bad. I could see. I feel like when more people were using them, because you know they got like super popular. Had I have actually used one then, I might have actually realized that I had anxiety. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was getting busy. I couldn't find it out. I couldn't find it out. Lioness, I'm gonna mute you if you say something else about it. You say I haven't even had time to think about dinner yet. Baby, I feel like dinner thought about me longer than I actually thought about it. Because if I had actually done as much as I was thinking just for that minute, I could have probably been done with this. Probably. I ain't started boiling my water or nothing, child. I understand. What do you have in your kitchen? Or what do you have a taste for? Or what does your body need? What does your body need is the best one. I like that one. What does your body need right now? He said, I got a fidget spinner pen that you be using. Oh. A pen? I ain't never had that happen to me. What now hold on. Because I'm new to the fidget spinners. I know they about, they've been out, but I didn't know that they had variants. Hello? Would that be easier? Talk to me. You said, I love the silicone push pops for echo ham motion style. Oh. Those little things that like that. I don't feel like using all my words right now. It just seems like a big match, y'all. I'm using all my brain cells to put this together. Okay. Got a light. Okay, well teach me something now. I gotta go look. Do you hear my wrist cracking as is though? That's from all this fidget spinning that I was doing this week. I was doing all that daggone fidget spinning. I realized why I kept coming in here, y'all. I was coming in here to get my big pot. Those are bay leaves. But I was coming in here to get my big pot, and then I started yapping. Okay? Started yapping. You know the exact one? Okay, so I'm the last person to know. Don't nobody want to tell me nothing. Y'all been had these blessings. I used to have a ring, and then I realized that also wasn't for me. I love the idea of it though. I had rings, and I was going crazy, but then my hands started going crazy, and you would have thought I was from Compton. I didn't. I said, you know what? I just gotta fix the anxiety. I can't be doing all this. I can't have anxiety and arthritis. I gotta pick a struggle. I gotta pick a struggle. And that's why I eat my fennel. You said my hubby's ring spins. You know, they be coming in handy. You said be flipping in the dark in your own world. Having a ball. I love it. I really do. You know, I was saving my veggie peels because I did actually, y'all, I finally made my broth. Y'all know I used to make my broth. I finally made my broth. And it was delicious, and I shared it. And now I'm inspired to make it again, just to prove to myself that I can continue to do it. So I saved my veggie scraps. I had somebody ask me one time, like, so you buy all new veggies? I said, hell no. Ain't nothing wrong with the leftovers from the veggies that I didn't use. So I use my veggie scraps to turn it into vegetable broth. Better Than Bouillon is also really, really good if you don't want to do all that. That is not sponsored. I just really like them. They're gonna sponsor me. I know that. Stamp that. I can't wait to collaborate with Better Than Bouillon because ain't nobody advocated for them. I've been advocating for them consistently for years. They don't even know I exist. You know what? I'm gonna start tagging them more. when y'all see me tagging and shouting out better than bouillon, just mind your business, but also mind mine's too. Mine's too. He'll be there commenting like, it's a teamwork. Making a dream work. Well, and I'm like, what did I do today? Or is it just because it was raining? I think I had my I usually do my little anti-inflammatory shot. I did have it this morning actually. Because I added a little water like a tea. I don't know, y'all. All I know is that I'm supposed to be doing this right here, right now, so I'm gonna do that. I want to put on some music, but I don't want them to be on my head. You said you made me want some ramen earlier? Ooh, okay. Get you some ramen for sure, but hear me out. You said I made the curry ramen with cabbage, carrot, edamame, onions, oh my god, and peppers. That sounds amazing. I would love to be fed that. In a pool. No chance of the ramen and water coming together. Just me floating on a humongous something and eating that ramen in a pool with the waves up under me. Thank you for that visual. I needed that. Cause yeah, absolutely. That ramen, that curry is so good, y'all. It's so good. That's probably my favorite. There is a recipe, y'all. There's a red Thai? Christian, what is it? Red Thai curry or peanut? I don't know. But I got kelp noodles to make that. I wanted to film that today, but I just couldn't even bring myself to do it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I had to go to the store twice. I went to the store twice. Yeah, one day. So it's just, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't going. Nothing yet. I ain't did nothing. I did overheat that pot though. We ain't gonna worry about it. Can't worry about it. You said I don't think the red Thai curry had peanut butter. Okay, then it's another one. But it had, I sent it to you. He had the peanut butter, and some other stuff. I can't remember right now. I think we used the gochujang because we had it with udon noodles, but I was gonna make it with kelp noodles. And then I did, I think, Japanese green. I overheated that pot. It is what it is. I'm gonna add some garlic and then do the herbs. Oh, will do. Thank you, Amore. Thank you. Because I did say when I got something in the pot. So let me get all this in here so it cooks evenly. Cheap garlic. See, that's the one I did last night with no peanut butter. Oh, yes. I have to cut a piece of garlic somewhere. And I just mopped these floors. yesterday. told y'all. On the other app, we said oregano. She is that girl for a lot of reasons, but we are going to add her sisters, rosemary and thyme. Or you could just do Italian seasoning if you want to, baby. Which I might do that too. Just for the love of the game. Because I'm going to do this meat in here, then the sauce. Salt, pepper, garlic, onion, of course. But I can't find my thyme. Oh wow, it was right in front of me. Okay, so it's time for bed. It was, that was right in front of me. Not even like, that was right in front of me. Slow down. Doing onion and garlic. Paprika. Then I'm going to add in the herbs because I need all of that in this base. I need them to marry. I need them to go together. Okay? Like, I need them to be deeply ingrained within one another. Deeply, deeply, deeply in love. Rosemary. Thyme. This time that way it don't want to come out. Italian seasoning, just again for the love of the game. A lot because I like herbs. Get this salt and pepper out. Oh, that smells good already. I ain't even did nothing yet. The oregano, because she deserves her space. Very good girl. And I'm gonna do the salt, pepper, Cavender's last because I don't need to salt it up. I'll salt it at the end, see what you need, and go from there. And I don't want to draw any extra moisture out of these. It's cooking down real good. Oh yes, Lord. Oh, I cannot wait till we swap meals. I can't wait. I'm gonna put 3 bay leaves in my boiling water for the benefits, the flavor, and spiritual protection. Because what is a meal if not sacred? I like to cook as a self-love expression. I like to show myself how I fuck with myself by the things I eat. Like, you really love yourself. Or whenever I eat, that needs to be first on my mind. Now, not to say I don't have my occasional nonsense. Sometimes just being a human being and fucking around with the fuck around is cool. But I show myself I love myself by preparing when I know I'm gonna eat some nonsense. Because I can't handle it all. Vegan or not, I can't. And then recovering from it. I'm up in my hydration. I'm taking, these have, actually I'm not gonna say that, I'm not gonna get in trouble. But these help with digestion. They promote it as flatter tummy. It helps with digestion, okay? A lot of people are like, oh, I need to lose weight. You just need to clean your digestive tract out. Start there. Start there, and a lot of the other things will just come together, okay? A lot of the other things will come together. Just start with cleaning out your GI tract. Which means you need to be hydrating. You need to be eating cleaner. You need to be adding vegetables. If you're not adding vegetables, you need to be doing less fried shit that make you tired. That's all I'm saying. I'm not yelling. I'm just saying. People be like, how do I lose weight? Well, it's mostly in the kitchen. But that is a byproduct. So just take care of yourself and everything. And this goes for everything, not just losing weight, y'all. This goes with everything. Because all of the things that we want for ourselves, especially when we like fuck with ourselves, all of the things that we want for ourselves rely on us. So the better you take care of yourself, the better those things they have an opportunity, have a pathway to get to you how you want to. You know what I'm saying? I want more energy. I want better sleep. Okay, well, let me show myself how I take care of myself and prepare myself for that and continuously try. We don't always get it on the first time. That's not realistic. But just be graceful and keep trying. There's no formula, y'all. Wednesday, I bawled my eyes out all day long. My eyes are probably still poofy. But in that moment, I just needed a safe space to release some energy. Clearly, I needed to cry, otherwise I wouldn't have did it. You said I cook like a gym bro. You know, Fox, but at least you could. I wasn't gonna say that. You've been getting more creative, okay? You've been trying stuff, and I commend you for that. Gym bros don't make the peach cobbles. They don't do that like that. So you're doing amazing. You want to spice it up, you can do that anytime you want to. It'd be fun. But in regards to loving yourself, you're consistent. You're consistent. You show it. You do it. You could. And this is no shade, no shame to people who don't. If you can, if you have the opportunity, I would just learn how to do that. Like that's really important to know how to take care of yourself in that way. We may live lives where we need to take care of ourselves. So you should know how to do that, okay? You should know how to do that. As a human being, our priority is to meet and then exceed our basic human needs. Like, all of the desires are outside of those basic human needs. You care for yourself how you need to, and things just kind of happen. Like, I need different things in different areas of my life. I'm a growing girl. I'm an aging woman, okay? Different things. Fox really been popping shit. Doing it. Like, really doing it. And I commend you. Because people ain't taking those, you know what I'm saying? They ain't stepping outside of their simple desires. And then realizing that the things that are good for you can also be a desire. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, not to bring those cookies back up, but we desired cookies. I said, well, okay, how can I make this the best possible experience? We could have just bought cookies. But that's the core memory. We're watching movies. I'm gonna bake some cookies. I get to bake some cookies for my friends. And then I also know what's going in it. It's not a whole bunch of nonsense. It's made with love. Now, what I didn't, I'm not gonna say I didn't expect it. Pattern recognition. But I'm just like, dang, all the cookies? Friends. So, with the free will that I have, I may or may not make some more. You said I'm vegan half the week. I just be loving food. Food in general. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. When I be in here and I be kind of tweaking and I be affirming myself while simultaneously giving gratitude, I really mean it. I know I sound crazy, but I have to just remind myself sometimes how grateful I am. And I am very grateful to have food. I cannot stress this enough. We went back to, it wasn't a movie, it was American Horror Story. We went back to American Horror Story just for the love of it. Oh, I'm gonna have this tea. I can turn this off. Do need to fill some more water up. Okay, I'm gonna fill the water up and then go get my other back brace, okay? So after I fill this water up, y'all remind me if I start swirling. Half is better than none, hello? Hello? Again, you're consistent too. Your body appreciates it. Your body appreciates it. We talked about it before, those small changes that we make in our everyday lives literally means the entire world to us and our body. Our body It's literally keeping score. I know that book was, but it is literally keeping score of all the things we do for it, all the things we do to it. And you never know when that body is going to be sick of your shit. Or how it will reward you for all the good work that you put in. You never know. So I don't like to play that game. I didn't have a whole lot of choices in my past lives, so I started creating them. And now I just want to make sure that with all of my audacity, I'm showing myself how grateful I am for the blessings that I asked for. Okay? So however you need to do that for yourself, do it. Do it! Let me start. I ain't gonna lie, this might have to go up. Thinking. So it'll take about 40 minutes. If I could move like out and say. And just kind of run it. Ooh, Young Ho's cooked stuff on high. I ain't no Young Ho. I'll put it back at 375. Stop. Maybe 400. Maybe just in the middle. Maybe 400. You said, I was guided to give gratitude for what my body does for me during the sound bath today. All praise. All praise. We don't commend our bodies enough for showing up despite. Okay? There's really not that many. I ain't even gonna get on that. We have a lot of reasons to show up. And sometimes those very few reasons that we make up preventing us from getting the things that we want and desire feel so big and so heavy that we bear the weight of those instead of unburdening ourselves. Not to say that the unburdening is a pretty process. I just told y'all I cried literally all day. Well, when I say all day Wednesday. All day. My face looked like somebody, like it was crazy. For no other reason other than I just needed to unburden myself and allow myself the space to take care of myself better. You said my meditation's been going crazy, getting more in tune with my body. Doesn't it feel good? It feels like a superpower, does it not? When you feel yourself getting in a heightened state and you could just say, hey, it's cool. I got this. You said breath, heart beating, brain function, all together. All together. It's a blessing. It's a blessing for real. Today, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna go get my back brace before I tell the story. I'm gonna tell you the story about the woman in the store. And when I get back, just in case I don't remember, remind me the woman in the store. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all, this is the one that I like better. I feel like it's more sturdy. It's more sturdy. Oh yeah. You're one of the pieces. We're going that way. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, I should have started with this. Oh, I hate that I gotta do a review on that other one. I'm gonna find something grateful. I'm gonna find a way. You know what? I got a way. I'm gonna just start using it to move stuff. He said, I know someone who woke up a random day and her legs stopped working, no family history or anything. She regrets heavily not being more active when she was able to walk. Okay. We take for granted. We take these things for granted. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. You have these beautiful abilities that someone will look at you any day and be like, man, I would trade anything to be able to do these things. There are people who need help with so many different things, and we take it for granted. And I know sometimes, again, our programming gets in the way, but we can't keep letting it. We have to actually start reprogramming ourselves, because we don't know how much time we have the freedom of our bodies in general. Not even just within our control, y'all. There's so much shit going on that we need to be really grateful for the things that we have. Like, really grateful. Really grateful. And I don't take anything for granted now, because I am not nearly old enough to deal with some of the issues that I deal with, because life and me in my life, because life itself, but also life, just me existing in those same cycles, has done my body in crazy ways. I'm grateful that I still get to be able to do all of these things that I do. And people ask me, well, if it hurts, why do you do it? Because not doing it is not going to hurt less. It's going to hurt worse. I'm going to deteriorate if I don't use the blessings that I have. I'm not saying overdo it. But whether I dance or not, my back tends to hurt. I'm working on alleviating that for myself. I'm working on my stress management, my sleep habits, literally anything and everything that's going to keep me put together enough to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. So I don't take none of this for granted. People be like, why would you eat them fennel seeds like that? Because I love myself so much that this what once was a minor inconvenience is now a privilege. I'm finna shake them hoes up and eat them like they're Skittles, because they're good for me. It's that serious, y'all. It's that serious. Because I got loved ones I be like, oh, you want to take a walk with me? And they be like, no. But you can walk, and it'll solve a lot of the things that you're feeling. Come on. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's a blessing. Not saying, again, it always feels good. Because sometimes I go walking, my head is a little bit more clear. My body feels less tense, but that back, I need to go stretch too. That's why I was cracking up on TikTok when I was in here stretching, and somebody was like, you look stupid. I'm like, you look stupid, nigga. I look stupid? Because I'm cooking a meal from scratch, made with love, and plants is gonna nourish my body, and I'm stretching and I'm moving it, and I'm engaging with people, and I'm connecting with people with this beautiful roof over my head and this okra water in my hand. I'm not on nobody's stream trying to make them feel bad for taking care of themselves. Don't nothing look more stupid right now in that moment. It was incredible. Speaking of stupid, let me tell you about the woman at the store. It's tea time. Let me get my stick water. It's tea time. The lady at the store. Oh, yeah, on my ass. See, I didn't even see none of that. I came back though. I didn't see none of that. Y'all was on my ass. At the same time, it's diabolical. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing accountability partners. You know what? I'm going to add a little honey because I deserve some of that sweetness. I'm going to tell you about it. Let me get my tea for tea time. Let me get my tea right. I'm going to be restocking the this stick water very, very soon. So if you want some, you better get it now, because I got other products to make. You can use the code SKY15 at checkout, baby. But I'm letting you know, ain't nobody gonna rush me to make nothing. Not even me. Not even me. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. So today was one of those days where I told you I've been on 10, okay? I woke up, I said, hey, there's a lot of energy right here, right now. I'm not sure how it's gonna be expressed today, but I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got because I'm aware of what I'm working with. I go to the store and, you know, in America, we on the right side, okay? We on the right side. It's early 30 in the morning. Ain't nobody really in the store. I'm borderline touching this end cap. I see this woman come. I'm going right against the end cap. She cuts across me and slides her ass through this little corner of the end cap. And I say, excuse me? There was nobody on her side. I'm like, you don't want me to feel like a human being? I was not, she was supposed to go around me. I said, what in the common courtesy? And we borderline touching. If I had went like this, I would have hit the back of her motherfucking head. What did you so close to me for? We never left the pandemic. And then also, where are your manners, ho? Ain't nobody raised you. So I'm standing there, I'm like, you don't say excuse me? She talking on the phone. I said, that's crazy. So I needed rice. I go back on the aisle. She needed rice. I need rice more now. You needed to get there more, I need rice more. So now I'm in here being stupid. I'm being ignorant because I'm having a day. And she looking at me and I'm looking at her and we looking at each other like, well, I needed the jasmine rice. I thought that's what we was on. Treat people with basic respect. If you don't have it for yourself, figure it the fuck out. Don't make it nobody else's problem. Or don't. Ruin your own life. I don't know. But don't be a weird hoe in a grocery store. That's weird. We ain't here grateful to get food and shit. You being a weird hoe. For what? For what? Now we both looking stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. What are we doing? And that's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all gotta quit fucking with people too, because you never know what somebody's last straw is. Maybe I was at the end of my wits today, and that was my last straw. It doesn't even have to be a monumental moment. That's just the breaking point. Do y'all understand how fragile people's minds are right now? Not to say that mine is fragile. All I'm saying is I had to put this bitch together real good. So don't test how strong the glue is. Just be a decent human being. Say excuse me, wait your turn, walk around, don't treat me as if I don't exist. I'm gonna remind you that I exist. It's Black History Month, bitch. Please don't piss me off. So now we both looking stupid. And I'm getting our rice. Funny enough, I really did need rice. I'm gonna do a rice mask. But now it's the thing. And I'm like, I don't even move like that. I just complimented this girl's pretty purple dress. She looked like a fucking princess coming in the store. And you're not acting like a queen, ho. And I ain't either. This is dumb. So I tighten the fuck back up and I go about. I say, let me get out this people's stuff. You never know what somebody's last straw is. And I'm not saying that was my last straw. What I'm saying is quit fucking with people because you don't know what somebody's last straw is. Respect yourself. So I think people do it personally to get a rise out of you, and it's insane how many times a day it happens. And I know this as a Black woman because there is not any space that I go into or I have gone into as a Black woman that people have not tried to invalidate my existence. The careers that I've had, the stores that I shop, the stores that I'm just perusing to see what they're talking about. This is a reality, and I understand that people do it. So I politely remind them that they need to have manners. I don't care if you're doing it intentionally or unintentionally. I need to make you aware. So when because I'm on the end cap, So it would literally, she's right here. So she breathes against the end cap instead of literally just walking around. There's not but this much space. And she's stopping me. And I'm like, hello? And then you don't acknowledge me either. So I know you did it on purpose. And I don't typically give these people a rise. I just check their manners. I don't care how young or old. Hey, say excuse me. Hey, say excuse me. There was a woman about goddamn 253 years old at the store the other day. And she tried to reach across me. I'm like, hey, say excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, don't do that. What's wrong with you? Like, and if anybody should have an excuse to be an ill-mannered motherfucker, it would be me. It would be me. But because I know that, I work really hard on my manners. Y'all ain't even got no reason to be like that. So check your shit. He said people be in their own world and they never have to consider others. And that's one thing that I've been struggling with. That's why it was so triggering for me, because over the last couple of weeks, I've been having a lot of realizations about myself, about the life that I want to live, or just a lot. And I realized I want to be considered the way that I consider people. And whether it is a good community of people who do it, or there's a few people in the community that do it. However it comes, that's what I want for my life. That's what I'm manifesting. That's what I have. That's what I claim. So that's what I receive. And I understand. I might not ever find one person in this world that's like me. And I want to find a more evolved version of me. Like the me, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah. And I know that sounds crazy to say, but I be working real hard. Y'all don't have a clue how hard I be working. And today was a moment that I said, you know what? Even though right in that moment, I said, oh, this don't look like the work. Let me get out these people's stuff. Because I'm in here acting up. But no, a lot of people don't consider other people outside of their own. And mine is in reverse. I've always had to consider other people before myself. And now that I have a choice, I'm learning how to choose me. And it is an insane process when you were programmed to only care for other people. Only give to other people. Do not expect to receive. So, you know, when we be having our moments and y'all be sending me gifts and I'll be toe up, y'all be like, you act like you ain't, y'all don't get it. This means the world to me. Like, to have you guys, it means the world to me. So, it's real serious. I really, y'all don't know yet, but y'all gonna understand soon how much this means. So, long story longer, I try to give grace because I know that I need grace. And sometimes giving grace is like, hey, tighten the fuck up. Please, respectfully, with love. Because I feel like we need more love in the world. That's really it. We need more self-love. This water is not boiling yet, but y'all gonna have to just, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Is this one hot? Did I boil this one? Yup, sure is. I'm just gonna boil all these. No, I'm not, because they're gonna stick together. Let me salt the water. But yeah, you never know, y'all. And again, like I told y'all, I've been dealing with my own personal things this week, and I never really share much of what it looks like in the midst of the rebirth process, and I did something different this time. Like, I showed up. It's different for sure. I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth at any given second, but I'm grateful to be here and to be able to be expressive and not have to worry about anything. I get to just be. I'm in this bitch with gloves and a back brace on and a bag of salt. You don't know what's finna happen. You don't know what's finna happen when you come in here, but y'all come in here anyway, and I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for just letting me be. And then working with me, because I ain't gonna lie, if I was just in here making this lasagna, I'd probably be here crying again, child. Y'all made it fun. Y'all made it real fun. Okay, so I don't know how many noodles that is. I low-key feel like I should just do the other ones, but I don't know. He said it happens daily. It really does fish you off. I'm learning how to try to correct people without going off now because I know that's what they're looking for. People will take negative attention over positive attention because we have so much resentment, guilt, animosity, negativity for ourselves subconsciously as humans, as a society speaking, not individually, but generally speaking. And that's why the world moves the way that the world moves. They don't even know how to receive love from a genuine point. Like, people be tripping. And they don't understand. That's why when I come on here, I like to remind you guys how loved you are. Because once you start loving on yourself, the entire world around you gets better. And I know, I'm not saying it's easy. I know it's a process, but it's worth it. And I want to encourage whoever is meant to be here to just go on that journey because it's going to pay off. You just got to know what it is that you want, what kind of person you want to be, and how, not even how you want to receive, but how to stay open to receive. I was talking to my girl earlier, and we were talking because she had a major blessing come up. I also had a major blessing come up. And we had the conversation about the ways that not only we have self-sabotaged in the past, but people in general. Like, I think we develop a sense of addiction to the pain and the chaos because we consume it when we open our phones. We consume it when we're out and about. We live in it. And breaking that cycle is a bit challenging. They make it a bit challenging for a reason. Don't get me to talking about they're not even conspiracies. They're proven theories, but we'll get there next time. So when it comes time to, be of love, be loved, receive love, a lot of people have skewed perceptions on what that looks like because they haven't given it to themselves and they haven't received it authentically. Not superficial, well, I love myself because I go to the spa, or I love myself because I work out. No, like, what are your intentions behind this? That matters. I know people who do what looks like, people really admire it, but I know the psychology, what they say to themselves behind it. That's not healthy either. You have to genuinely love yourself, and it's a process to learn all of your ins and outs and accept them, take accountability for them, release them, but it's for your greater good, which is for the greater good of the entire world. So people, when I hear people say things on the line of good guys finish last, I have to challenge it because if you're doing genuine good, you don't lose. If you're genuinely pouring out and you're kind, not just nice, because nice is societal standards. We have nice things that we do to make other people feel good, but when you're kind, that's the most authentic form. I feel like it's the most authentic form of self-love, when you're a kind person. And when you're kind to yourself, it opens up so many other realms that you get to experience the blessing that you're asking for, the love that you want to feel and receive. You don't look at it the same way. Well, I was nice and I tried to get this out of them and I can't get it. There's somebody, and that, law. When you're just kind and you're just showing up and you're graceful as possible, you're giving as much grace as you can to yourself and the other people around you. You don't have to worry about that for real. Just know that whatever is happening in this moment is making space for whatever it is that you're asking for. So you need to make sure that you're showing up to be able to receive it. And when we were talking about the ways that we self-sabotage, we were talking about resistance. I wrote about resistance in my journal this morning because I felt like I was rushing and resisting a process because it was so painful the other day. I didn't know what was going to come out, so I kind of like tried to shut it down instead of being fully present how I should be, to be able to just filter through and navigate it how I should. So, excuse me, I go to the altar and I'm just, figuring it all out. I'm figuring it all out, and I'm trying to listen to what it is that I need to be paying attention to. I hear what I need to hear. I try to go to work. I skip past a couple of my other steps. My morning routine. That's one way that I'm kind to myself. My morning routine is one way that I'm kind to myself. And I try to go to work. And as soon as I get to work, I pull out my phone to look something up. And then I had like a moment of realization. I'm like, shit. That makes a lot of sense. Why I've been, so just one of the reasons, one of the major reasons, but one of the reasons why I've been experiencing the really big energetic shifts that I've been experiencing. And I said, you know what? Okay, what do I do with that? How am I kind to myself throughout this process? Because I need to figure that out immediately. And today was a really good day of doing so. It was a really good day of doing so. You said, it always blows my mind that people do not consider others. I'm always aware of my body, other people, how close I am, etc. Even down to when I'm opening the car door next to someone. You know what? I have an answer for that. Say your intentions are always pure, which is what people like. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. My intention here is to just, I guess, document the process with y'all. Like, y'all be seeing what's going on. So when I'm really, really, really on, y'all gonna remember me, man. Remember when she was in there holding them damn cashews with them gloves on and that back brace, saying what it was gonna be, now it is? So when it comes to consideration, a lot of people, again, don't consider themselves. So asking them to consider others is a bit of a reach from a genuine point, okay? Not to say that we don't have people pleasers. We don't have people who pour more into themselves than they do the next person. That's not what I'm saying. People are not even at scale learning how to take care of themselves. There's a whole nother side of the world that is. But again, if everybody was working toward the same common goal right now, I would have to question, would the world not be different? Okay. But people don't know how to consider themselves, so asking them to consider you, they're not even here right now. And I know some of us, even when we're not here, we're still trying to be as present as possible to make it a better experience. Hey, sweets. The revolution is televised. Hello? I'm trying to figure out how to get a contract with all the distribution companies. Ain't no conflict of interest. I am the special interest. Y'all gotta take turns, I don't know. Been there, done that. Just kidding. So I'm doing this tofu in here now. I'm gonna do like half the tofu, and I did, I wanna say like 2 cups of cashews. I have some lemon here I'm gonna use as well. Sometimes I will do the cashews first and then do the tofu on top, but I'm kind of thinking let me do half first and see where we are with it. Can I just do the whole? No, But we do have a sea level on root. There's a reason why that was my first stove. So this was from the broth earlier. There's some water in here. And I've been soaking my cashews. I soaked them in hot water. I didn't do them overnight. I soaked them in hot water. I'm gonna taste that in a second. These go off. Okay, I'm gonna have to come out this back brace, but I'm kind of scared, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's pushing my pants down. I ain't trying to be out here sagging like no YN. Had no back going on. Did I put the bit of the bouillon back? I think I did. I'm gonna do white pepper, a little bit of turmeric, not too much, just like literally a dash. Nutritional yeast, and I'm gonna do garlic, onion, and I kind of want this herby as well, so I think I'm gonna add some pesto and a little bit of bitter than bouillon. Just when I say it changed, I might not even need it. No, I'm not gonna add the bitter than bouillon. I'm gonna do the pesto and the lemon. And if I don't have lemon juice, we're gonna get away with apple cider vinegar or lime, one of the two. Cause we've been running through lemons and limes. You don't need turmeric in here. I'm doing it for me. Okay. Doing this for us. And then salt and pepper. You don't have to do black pepper, but I'm gonna probably do black pepper. I need to refill my salt. Y'all ain't gotta worry about reminding me because I'm not gonna do it tonight. You say going to a dinner party, I appreciate you. I love you, Amore. Thank you for joining. Enjoy your dinner and take a little picture. Send us a little picture of your plate. Because I know you finna eat good. I know you finna eat good. Okay. Pesto. Enjoy yourself. Job. I've been in here for 40 days and 40 nights. I'm telling y'all, it's really not, it really don't ever take this long. I mean, yapping, that'd be my problem. But it's a more enjoyable experience this way. Actually, low key, I don't feel like digging for that lemon because I'm gonna have to bend over. So I'm just gonna do an apple cider vinegar and see, we're gonna go from there. That adds the tanginess to it. Brings the flavor up. Let me actually put these lentils in here before I forget. I wanted the lentils for extra protein. Well, I got the W sauce. I got the W sauce, but let me taste. I'm not adding all the lentils. I'm gonna save the other lentils for another meal. I am gonna add a little bit of water and W sauce because it's going to be cooking the noodles and I want it a little bit more saucy. It's kind of pasty right now. I just want it a little bit more saucy. Not fall apart saucy, but just enough. 10. To me, while I've been at work for 40 days and 40 nights. Oh my God. Ooh, it's Friday. All praise. You going home. It's gonna be a good trip back. You had a good day at work. Woo! Oh, okay, let me get this off there. I'm playing all day. I'm doing salt, pepper, Cavenders because the flavor is good as it is, but I want it to be more flavorful. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. Oh, and then I forgot I had this other red sauce. That leftover red sauce I almost forgot. This is when I roasted the tomatoes and peppers. At least I think this is what it is. I'm pretty sure it is what it is. I froze it. And I've been wanting to put it in something. That's why I saved it. I said, this was something. I gotta put it in something else. Okay? He said, just gotta ask my DJ to DJ my guy's wedding reception. Is that a proposal? That's a proposal? That's the most special day of their life. That is so amazing. Congratulations. That's so amazing. That's really cool. That's really freaking cool. Life is good. This made a lot of meat sauce. Like, a lot. A lot. I don't want to add more salt, but oh yeah, I did say I was going to add more salt. Because I ran out of my little container. But I could also add soy or aminos. Let me add a salt. Just a little salt. Add a little salt. Let's see. Tea. Because I could just be hungry. Let me make sure. Never mind. I didn't add the fennel. I feel like it's too late. I feel like it's too late. I need to like have it ground up. I'm gonna add a little bit of aminos. Because I don't want to add too much soy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you don't want to use too much soy sauce, you can always use aminos. It's good. It's good. Gonna blend Damn, I almost lost it. I'm gonna blend this cheese up. Where is everything? I'm gonna scrape the sides down. And no shade to me, y'all. I done did something. I gotta hold the top down. Sorry. Shout out to Chamber Trades. But I gotta hold the top down. Something happened. A spring is sprung. I don't know. I didn't know. Scrape it down the sides. Get those little bits. I need to take these noodles out because they will still cook in there. I have already. It's none of my business. Still don't get it. I'm trying to get it to where it's chunky. Damn, I got ass. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get it to where it's chunky, but not crunchy. So those cashews are ready to just kind of fold into themselves, and I need them to do that. I don't want it too soft though. And I did that pesto in it. It's a very interesting color, but it is beautiful to watch these things come together. I love science, y'all. And cooking ain't nothing but spirituality and science. And some people just got the science of it and it's gone. This has got to be the last go. Y'all, what can I play? I'm scared to play. You know what? I don't think they flagged me for the tiny desk the other day. That was pretty good. Because while I'm in here sweating and I ain't did anything. Jewels there. After this ad, I guess. Ah! I need to start cleaning this shit up. Okay. After these messages, I suppose. Steam directly to the face to do it.
Behind the moments that matter, originals are out there living the stories worth telling. What's yours? Live in Levi's.
I think tomorrow I'll do bang bang something with those extras. She said, I guess I'm keeping the streets safe tonight. What's going on? What's going on? You on patrol? Oh, yeah, I need to clean it a little bit. I clean it when I clean it. Oh, this smells so good, this pesto. Oh my god. I know it look crazy, y'all, but it's vegan ricotta. It's vegan ricotta. No ricotta looks appeasing. But this pesto in it is gonna add that extra little. She said, I'm doing the streets tonight at work. Are you outside? Keeping people safe? You stay safe, keeping people safe. I feel like people watching will be fun, for sure. So I'm adding some of the vegan Parmesan and some of the vegan mozzarella. I said it in reverse, but there's still both going in. This Parmesan doesn't really melt how I like it to, so when I do it on top of the lasagna or on top of like baked pastas or something, I tend to put it under the cheese that melts easier. But I really just like to mix the Parmesan in better. So I don't even know, I really don't want this on the top because I need all of it melty. They've gotten way better with vegan cheese. I will say that though. And I just mix this up. I want a little salt. Take a little salt. And maybe a dash more. Ah! Hi, Helios. Hey, big thing. Maybe a dash. Because I didn't do the lemon. You know, the lemon is more tangy than the outside of there. But it might not even need it for real. It might not even need it. I'm going to add it anyway, but I don't even know that it would need it. Thank you so much, Helios. Thank you, sweet. For real, in the middle of the tiny desk? Yeah. That's crazy. Seriously. I feel like if I use YouTube more, I can make it make sense. But I do not use YouTube. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll get it and then I'll just get on stream more and like use YouTube more. Possibly. Possibly. I keep putting this all back thinking I'm done with it. Wow. And of course, be ready. Oh, happy birthday, Grandma! Happy birthday, Grandma! Happy birthday. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Have a ball. All praise. I appreciate you for coming in. you. Okay. That's where I want it. Ooh. Ah. Come on, come on. Oh my God. I feel like if I do the smaller one, I'm gonna piece myself off. Excuse me. All right, we're done. Excuse me. No. Oh. Maybe I should do the small one and just make it thicker layers. No. Oh my God, it's so noisy. Oh God. That was so hard. I did somebody the other day, so I don't know. If I get down, I might not be able to get back up. And I was laughing and joking, but no, maybe it's more serious. I'm adding regular sauce to the bottom of this one. I thought about doing a little oil. I still do a little oil. So I don't like to. Look. Let's do this.
I was just thinking about you. Wondering if you wear the same cologne.
Just to give it a little something to work with, so it can suck up all this moisture and flavor from the bottom. No pun intended.
Tried that same kind, but it stunk on him. You know what they say?
Okay.
Everything
Noodles.
for everybody. But I tried anyway. Shouted smell good. You just run across my mind. You just run across my mind. You just run across my mind. Just run. Oh, y'all just run.
Yeah, that's all for sure saying that. Okay. Now we're gonna add a little ricotta. Do a nice even layer.
You had that masquerade thing down, 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 down.
So I know, make sure I go to swimmingcolors.com.
Shoulders and back straight.
Swimmingcolors.com. That's what you do to get your shoulders and back straight. I don't know.
It would turn me on just to see you walk.
I'm working on
Into the
mine.
room, across the room, out of the room. You really impressed me.
Of course it would. Of course it would. I gotta turn those off because they're gonna keep going.
Now I know if I can go slow. Write this letter. Send this to Wayne. That's how old the song is. I know I'ma say some shit, and you gonna say some shit.
I love her as a storyteller.
Like,
Okay. Sorry, Janelle. I can't lie to you. I feel like I didn't have that many years in this song. Ah! I'll see you in a minute, Kristen. I love you. Godspeed. This kind of slid it a little bit. I don't know. Rotate it a little bit. Okay. So let's switch. Okay. Put this right here. This side. service. Thank you so much. That's good. We go here. Here. You just kind of hang back. You guys are done. So I will put you in a bowl later, but you gotta get up out of my way, sister. Okay. That feels better. That feels better. That feels better. He said, yeah, send me the tracking number so I can see if they automatically sent it to my new one or if it's coming back to you. Because then I can better gauge when it comes back and they give you the correct one, and I'll cover shipping so you don't have to, because that's my bad. That's my fault. Scooping up meat. So the plant-based vegan crumbles. Man, I feel like I was screaming. The plant-based vegan crumbles with the lentils for the extra protein. So this low-key is a good high protein lasagna because we got the protein from the plant-based meat, but then we also have the lentils and we have tofu. So, you know, it's all in here. People always wonder where the protein come from. The vegetables. The vegetables. Okay, that was too quiet. That was good white noise. Wait. Still Spotify. You know what? Let me see. How long is the commercial, man? Some of these are still very, very hot. And I feel like I cooked them a little bit much, which I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping because they're going to get done quicker. They're going to get done quicker. Yeah, I'm so glad I listened to my intuition because I would have been so mad if I had to get that little one. And that's how I know I might got problems, y'all, because I don't have no problem with being in the kitchen in dead silence. Like, I do be vibing. I be watching my little shows sometimes, but I don't really have a problem with being silent. Sometimes I do talk to myself, but silence do not bother me. Okay. Actually, that corn I could use a little more. Yeah, we're just layering it up. Noodle, cheese, meat. Noodle, cheese, meat. Easy money. He said, I spend a good amount of time in silence. What should be thinking about? Everything, one thing. Because I do. Like, if I'm not interacting with people, which I do interact with people a lot. But if I'm just engaging on maybe like social media or something, I don't be having a whole lot going on. I remember I was responding so fast one day because my brain just worked like that, y'all. I told y'all it's just like that. I was responding so fast, that whatever platform I was on thought I was spam. They're like, yo, chill. I'm like, well, I just think fast. They're like, slow down and think about it some more. They put me on timeout for responding too fast. I said, all right, man. This is all rigged. It's all rigged. Do you want me to talk or not? They said, not that much, not that fast.
We have another news song for you. I was minding my business looking at a TikTok, and I saw this woman complaining. And then I went down the rabbit hole, you know how that goes. And I noticed there was a lot of women complaining. I said, well, damn, let me be of service. This song is called Don't Play.
Ooh, that's my jam. Okay, 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 YouTube. See, I can't even express joy on YouTube. See how they do?
Baby, don't play with it. Baby, don't play with it. Oh, baby, don't play with it. Baby, don't, baby, don't. Oh, baby, don't play with it. Baby, don't play with it. Baby, don't play with it. Oh, baby, don't play with it. Baby, don't, baby, don't.
Is it moving? Hold on. It feel like it's moving. If it's not moving, I don't want to hear shit. Like, if it's not actually moving. What I just do? What I just do? It felt like it was. If it wasn't, that ain't my business. Jill be spitting. Miss Jill be spitting. Talk that. Talk that, Jill. Because if we don't talk about it. Okay, so Haki, that was my last row of noodles. And I'm going to do the meat and then cheese on the top. And I'm kind of tucking the corners in because they're actually going in. And I don't like when it be sitting up too high. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I won't try. But... Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to likely post the food in the Discord. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. Because you know it's going to be in there for a minute. You know it's going to be in there for a minute. So that's what I'm thinking. What are we thinking? Well, not that long, but... You know what I'm saying? Good time. I like a good meaty lasagna, so I'm getting out of corners. I don't want nothing to be left without. She's so good.
You think that'll help? You think it'll help? I'm hoping that it will. I mean, I said what I said. I said, you've been humping me shallowly, superficially, babe. Don't close your eyes. You can see and feel at the same time. Touch me all over. Squeeze my meat. Everything on me got feeling. Every
Mm.
Now change the position of it. Give me Afro beats.
I need that.
What I say? What I say? What I say? What I said? Change the position of give me Afro beats. What is it? That's a good one. You ain't no jackhammer.
I ain't no city street.
I ain't no city street.
Because what we talking about right now? I just got so into layering this meat on here. I was so deep in that. I was so deep in that.
Let me give you something
Or
else.
maybe I was 20. I don't know. She was talking. I don't know. I don't know what I was into. Okay. Well, let me show y'all. Before I add the cheese on top. Clean it up a little bit. You said I squeeze on meat. It hit different from Jill because you know it's sweet. It smells good. It's a privilege and an honor. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. Whatever she say, I believe. Yes. Yes, yes. I am going to cover this with foil. Hello, Kristen. You missed Jill's horny rampage. So this is the top without the cheese. And add the cheese on top. Okay. Every time they going, okay. That's okay. I'm gonna be on here more. One cheese. Hello. Thank you. Two cheese. Two cheeses. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. I don't know if anybody answered, but I think I'm gonna share the results in the Discord. Okay? Because I need to go sit down. After I get this in here, I gotta go sit down. I've been talking all day. Okay, so I have it $3.75. I'm gonna check on it. Okay. I'm gonna check on it in about 30 minutes because I cooked the noodles a little bit longer and have it up to $3.75. I did $3.75, yeah, instead of $400 because I don't want it to cook too fast and unevenly. But I'm gonna wrap these up. Lord. Boy, I've been looking crazy. And then I want to say maybe like 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to come back and make the broccoli. And go from there. Just like now. I'm going to cover this up. Check and see what it got going on. I'm going to check on it in 20 minutes. I'm going to check on it in 20 minutes to see what it got going on. Who is making you homemade plant-based lasagna besides me? Okay, I just had to ask. Okay, I just had to ask. Baby. Who's teaching you how to do it so you can have it for yourself, so you can enjoy it yourself? Don't stick your hands in the ovens without oven mitts. Okay, guys. You about to clock in for second shift? I'm gonna take my lunch break for This is the second shift because I skipped a shift today. I ain't gonna lie, I skipped a shift. This is gonna be a quick little lunch break, and I'll send it to you guys in the chat when I'm done with it. But I thoroughly appreciate y'all being here with me and body doubling with me through TikTok and here. This was a good time. I enjoyed it. I got to get some energy off. I got to get some food together. It's a good day. And y'all have no idea how much I appreciate y'all today. Thank you. I love you. Go on to SoMeeColors.com. Use the code SKY15 and get 15% off. If you're wondering why my back hurts, it's because I've been making you stuff. Ring my bell. Make it worth it. I want to work you. Come on. Come on, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem. He said, I give it a try and for the best. I know your vegan lasagna will go so crazy. So crazy. I look forward to every bit of that. I'm going to use the leftovers for lasagna soup. I got some leftover, like a couple little pieces. And I might got some in the freezer from last time, but we'll see. Long story longer. I've enjoyed you guys. I hope you've enjoyed me, even just a fraction of a little bit, maybe. And we talked about some good stuff here too. So I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.